Welcome back to Judge Karen Cams, and today we have a Karen holding a woman against their will in an elevator because she demands to know where they live. We have a Karen who gets arrested on an airplane. We also have a Karen trying to get into some random person's car and more. This airplane Karen here decides she's going to waste everyone's time and not leave the plane. In my opinion, even if you're right or wrong, it's just best to comply with the officers. The only things you're going to get if you don't comply is a jail time and no refund on your flight. But Karen here doesn't know that. She just lives in the moment.
Is this your dog?
Yes, it's my dog.
Okay. Captain's requesting that you get off the flight, so you'll need to take your dog with you.
And I want my money back before I get off this plane.
No, you're going to get off first, and then you can discuss getting a refund.
This is the most awful place. This is the worst airplane I have ever been in. And
Hey, listen. You're holding up this whole plane.
I don't care. You're holding me up.
Hey, you're going to go to jail, or you're...
I'm not going to go to jail, mister. You're looking to the wrong lane. Don't you take my dog, you louse.
Stand up.
You spit my dog, and I'm going to sue this country like
Talk
you
to you a
know.
minute.
Come on up. Hey. We don't want to go hands on. Let's go.
There are caretakers back here too. There's a woman traveling with him, and she's back somewhere in the plane too. Come on, sir.
Don't you hate it when you get a Karen who has to know everyone else's business? Like her life must be so boring that she plays detective. Well, this Karen here thinks she can just demand that these women in the elevator give their address up to the Karen. She tries her best to trap them in the elevator before the women just walk on past her.
It's like harassment. Like you can just.
I'm not harassing you. I'm just.
You're literally staying in the elevator with
I
us.
am riding the elevator.
Then go home.
Nobody says I can't stay in the elevator.
You need to just go back home then.
I want to find out what floor you're on.
It's creepy.
Well, sorry.
Like we're all adults here. You don't have to literally.
Well, then you can act like an adult and follow the rules and regulations of the building.
I understand that, but like a warning is enough. Like you don't have to.
How do I warn you if you're not going to tell me what unit you're in, or if I don't know where you live?
That's just weird. This is unnecessary.
That might be weird to you.
This is just unnecessary entirely. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
No. Are you gonna go?
No, obviously not, because we kind of just want to go home.
Okay, let's go home.
You keep pressing 20, but you're not going.
Well, maybe I'll push all the buttons like a kid.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I like to play in elevators.
This is strange. You can do that on your own then.
Well, I chose the car.
No,
So why are you holding the button open?
because we would like you to leave so we can go home.
Well, I'd like to go home too.
You can go home, but you're just making me like really nervous. It's really unnecessary.
Well, if you don't follow the rules and regulations.
All right.
Find out what floor you're on.
Let's say emergency. Being crazy.
I want to find out what floor they're on, Tony.
Come on, guys.
It's not necessary.
I don't know what to do with it in. I really don't.
I just don't want, I want to know what floor they're at.
This is unnecessary as fuck.
Yeah, well, there's a bike room too.
Cool. Are you happy now that we're gonna take you to the
I'm just saying, there's a bike room. You're the one that's using the 4-letter words.
Okay, you're the one being weird. It's really
Now,
weird.
crazy our door.
This disrespectful Karen just walks through the wax on the floor while the cleaners are cleaning the floor. She is so disrespectful that she just ignores them and even calls them names.
Get out. Get out, miss. Miss, we waxing, miss. Miss.
Then you get to do it again.
Miss. Miss, we waxing, miss.
I don't give a get out of my face.
Miss, get out. We waxing, miss.
Lord, what's part of the way?
Miss. Miss.
Me. You want it Spanish or Russian or English?
We waxing. Get
Yeah,
out.
Fair.
We working.
Good for you. I know. I'm a customer.
Get out.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Get out, miss.
Here we have a Karen and another Karen arguing over a park bench. The one Karen thinks she owns the park bench because she owns a condo. They start arguing before the Karen recording makes herself look a bit like a fool. Telling someone that you know people is a very childish way to handle the situation, in my opinion.
On a park bench.
It's not a park bench, you dumb. It belongs to the condo. I live here. This is private property.
Glad
So-
you're on videotape. That's what's wrong with this world.
That's what's
People
wrong
like
with this world,
you.
because people like you.
And I hope
are
you pick
on-
up after your dog. That's all right. I got you on video. Go ahead. Believe me, I know who runs this. All of these buildings. So don't you worry.
We'll see.
Mess with the wrong person.
Let's call 911 and see how fast. Move.
How fast? And you're gonna call 911 because I sat on a park bench
It's a park
of
bench.
where
This is like a
I
park.
work.
It's condo.
Of
Where do
where
you
I work.
Where do you
Right
work?
there.
Stupid.
You got a
That
problem?
does not belong to this business.
That's all I need to hear.
Okay,
That's
well,
all I
let's
need
see.
to hear.
Hi. Cambridge. Can I have Cambridge police, please?
You are.
217 Putnam Ave. I have someone invading our property, and I asked her to leave, and she's not. She works next door. She thinks this is a private bench. So I asked her to move, and she won't move. So can you have her removed, please? Thank you. Can you agree?
Don't worry, you know what? I have better things to do because I work and you probably don't.
Oh, okay.
So I am going back into my job.
Okay.
I'm so glad I am taping your inconsiderate.
The army of the Karens here decide to deny a woman to use the bathroom. They start yelling at her for no reason, probably because of the way she looks. She is eventually kicked out, and in my opinion, it's very unprofessional on the staff.
You can't kick me out. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't call you out your name at all, sweetheart. All I said was, this is ridiculous how my daughter can't use the restroom.
You're being antagonistic. That's
I'm being antagonistic. Did I cuss you out? Did I call you any name?
That's not the point.
Did I cuss?
But you're
Did I disrespect you? Because my daughter has to use the restroom.
You said I make more money than you do. I own
So
my own
what?
business. I own my
So
own
what?
business.
And I can say that that's freedom of speech. That's my Fifth Amendment. That's my Fifth Amendment. I have a right. That's my Fifth Amendment.
We have a right not to let you to use the bathroom.
I'm cool, but I did not cuss them out. I didn't cuss. I didn't do none of that. All I said is it's ridiculous how my 6-year-old cannot take a use the restroom. That's all I said. Okay, but that's public. That's freedom of speech. That's freedom of speech.
For 5 seconds, I'm not your child.
And I'm not yours
not
either.
your
So
child.
why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Am I yelling at you?
You are yelling. That wasn't
I'm definitely not yelling.
You are yelling.
At the end of the day, it's called freedom of speech, and that's my Fifth Amendment. I didn't cuss at you. I didn't call you out your name.
Didn't cuss at you. So, and we didn't cuss at you.
And I didn't cuss at you either, ma'am.
You're not buying anything. I'm going to ask you to leave. Call Brooklyn. Right
You
now.
said what?
You're not buying anything. I'm going to.
I'm clearly buying something.
No, you're not.
I'm clearly buying something.
Cashiers are not going to ring you out. They will not.
For what? What did I do?
I said so.
Because you said
Because
so?
you're being antagonistic. You're being very rude.
Antagonistic? Okay, and that's a call them. I didn't disrespect nobody, and I ain't say nothing out the way. I can say whatever I want to say.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. And I'll have somebody else come in here and buy